a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains, because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken into pieces. Neither could any man tame him. And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him, and cried with a loud voice and said, What have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God? I adjure thee by God, that thou torture me not. I like to think about the third and first verse there just a little bit. About the society we live in today, we got folks that's got these unclean spirits. Now, some of this unclean spirits is easy to recognize, and you can see it all over the place. These folks that took on drugs and thieving and stealing, lying to one another,